Hey, you all. I hope you're staying warm and some of the ice has melted. Let's talk about our week 5 preview. So, we're continuing to talk about water, of course, and we are starting to think about how we as humans impact water and what are some of the things that might end up in the water that we consume and use daily. Remember, as always, our class expectations. We are getting close to being back together in person, and we'll have to rethink these for our in-person classes. But remember, we must be safe, responsible, respectful, prepared, and here as virtual learners in NTI. Remember our lesson schedule. You should know by now when your live lesson is. If you're not going to make the live lesson, that's okay. You can always watch the Ed Puzzle recorded version later. Just make sure that you do one of those. We're going to continue to utilize different platforms by changing it up. We can keep things interactive, and most like it would be in the classroom. So this week we have a couple of different platforms that we're going to use, including Pear Deck, Jamboard, Edpuzzle, of course, and as well as our normal Google stuff. Remember, the site is a great place that you can go and see the big picture for our week, as well as share that with any parents or guardians if they're like, "What are you doing?" The Google Classroom is where you'll spend most of your time getting your live lesson information, including the link and the time, and then the Pear Deck that you will get with every single live lesson. The assignments are then assorted by week. You work on them in number order. I already brought this up, but remember, if you do not attend the live lessons, you do need to make sure you do the recorded lessons. And because those are important to teach you the content, but also to show you how to do some specific assignments. Remember, the due dates changed a little bit, but the due dates don't super matter because it's really for you to just get it done whenever you can. All right, continue to go in number order, turn your work in when you're done, watch the whole Ed puzzle so that grade gets uploaded correctly. And if you don't know what to do, always use your resources first before you ask me. But if you can't figure that out, I'm always here to help you. Remember, there's ELT wish times. That's on Wednesdays and Fridays from 1 to 2. And also, Monday is our parent teacher conference. So if you have a parent or guardian that wants to talk to me about how you're doing, please don't hesitate to reach out and we can set up a time or email or text. Thank you guys for your work, continuing to kill it. We're getting so close to getting back together, but it has been impressive to see how patient and resilient you have been. So, this week, like I said, we're talking about the human impact on water and water contamination. So we're specifically looking at how do certain things get into water and what does that mean. So we do have a full load of work this week, including this preview, a text analysis, a Ed puzzle that's kind of talking about sources of water pollution, and then you're going to hone in and focus on a specific type of contaminant of your choice to gain a little bit of just deeper knowledge on what does water contamination look like and mean. There's a check for understanding quiz also that will happen after that second lesson. Remember, the schedule is always to view or participate in the lesson first before you give the assignments a shot. Again, because these live lessons or the Ed Puzzle recorded lessons are going to teach you the information you need as well as provide you any instructions to do the work. So make sure your tank is in a good spot and recharge. I hope you got to have some candy or some nice treats this weekend for Valentine's Day, and I will see you all in class. Thanks.